Hey, this is Egan Quickly on Azimuth A4. I just want to mention that I think it'd be really cool if on mid you did some like grate here and did some spy tech pipes or did something moving like water, not water, like I think pipes, but then having something moving like some spy techy electro gizmo, and then having something like showing that the area continues on down this way, like underneath here or something, just so that there's intricate small details. At the moment, it's kind of funny to say, but it almost feels like the author is compensating because everything is so tall and large and big, and I want something that's a little small here just so that I can feel like something is my scale when I'm standing on mid. It's a kind of, what's the word? Cognitive dissonance feeling where something feels wrong and you're not really sure how to put it. And I think this is part of it, is that there's not enough small details or something medium details, my size scale details on mid that I feel like I feel relevant. I don't know how exactly to describe that. Another thing, just while I'm on the topic of mid, is I'm not exactly sure what to do about mid. Maybe you have an idea, and I think you'll probably have an idea, so I think you'll probably have this already figured out. But something to group mid closer together like would be good. I like this route onto mid, but then when I'm standing on mid, I feel like there's too many routes onto mid. Like maybe even get rid of this route, but like that, like look, everyone's using it and it's really cool that it's dynamic like that, so keep those. But then how do you make it? Maybe you need to split off the points a little bit more, have like some big generator, or I don't want to like intrude on the space of mid though, you know. I'm not exactly sure what to do about this. Maybe even have like some circular thingy or some semicircle thing that just goes up and it like has pipes going out of the room or something, or just something so that when you're standing on mid it kind of splits it up into two routes instead of like four, you know, so it's just like two kind of things, and also squeezes just a little bit inwards towards mid. I'm not exactly sure what else to do. I wish that this was a smooth clip down into the dirt like all the way across here. It's just a little weird looking. Like it doesn't feel like, it feels like I have to jump even though I know it's clipped. I just feels like I have to jump every time. It's a little bit annoying. And I mentioned this in feedback by putting like a little like plank of wood with a small health pack or a small ammo pack here, just around here, because every single time I got injured on the point I jumped this way and found no health packs ever, and it felt bad because I would be on fire and I'd be dying, about to die, and then I die because there's nothing here. I know that there's one over here, but like that's way out of my line of sight, so do something about that. Oh, I'll mention it here, just even though it's in feedback, was that the glass was hard to see here. Like, look, where's the glass? Oh, it's on the right. Like like it when you're, especially when you're moving, like it's hard to tell which window has the glass. You know. I think if it was dirtier, or even, oh, wow, that one's not glass too. Even if you use the gravel pit glass or something, just so it's a little, you know, a little easier to see, because it's not. I like the feeling in this room a lot. The lighting, the feeling of it, the wood. Oh, you know, like thumbs up. Looks good, man. Looks good. Even this area, I really like the feeling of this area, and like, oh, that looks so original. Looks really good. Feels really good walking up here and attacking mid and jumping onto these things, and that feels really original. Feels really good. Just mid feels a little weird. There's some cognitive dissonance with the scaling and the squishiness and the routes and trying to get health pack here. Yeah, and then this thing I mentioned too in the feedback was just probably just remove this. I have a thing similar in Watergate where there's like a drop down towards mid. I don't know if you remember on Watergate that there's like a drop down, like a grate, like a sniper grate that protects people going to mid from sniper sight lines, and you can just fall off and take fall damage, or if you just nudge your way off, there's like barrels just underneath it and then you don't take fall damage. But even though the option to not take fall damage is always there, and I take it every single time, I've never seen a Valve player take that option before. So I'd absolutely recommend just gutting this thing, making it so it's a lot easier to not take fall damage here. It looks good, but you know what I mean? Or even just raise up the floor a little bit, and then so you just don't take fall damage ever here, but then you can still keep your cool gizmo, your walk thing. I'm gonna scramble around, and I think I'm gonna end the video. Alright, yeah, so that's it, I think. Yeah, last I played A1, it's looking a lot better than A1. The feeling is pretty good. Oh, here was the thing too. Putting something like along here, just like a little bit outwards, just so that I can fall down onto here and then onto here. Like, you can already do that with the tire, but at the moment it's too easy to take fall damage from off of here. I wish it was easier. If there was even like a thing that was just like it went out from here and then to the end, so that you could just like fall on it a lot easier than falling on the tire, you know. But like maybe if it wasn't extended all the way to the end, I think that'd be good. Yeah, I think that'd be really, really good, and then I'd be pretty happy, I think. I'm not sure if I'd be totally happy with mid, but I'd have to look back at it afterwards. But I think that's it for now. See ya.